One West, y'all. I'm Shy XL, man. And let me tell you something. We different over here. We big steppers. Let's go.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Yo, what you say? No, we don't play you out your mind. Watch what you say, that type of shit could get you lined. And if you search, then let me tell you what you'll find. The city is mine. Just a mud who became the pick of the litter. Now my name ring bells when you talk heavy hitters. Nice nigga, but don't make me transform like Thriller. Sam Cooke a nigga beat like I was born by the river. Go get her, you piss her, you get off of the shitter. Can't put you in the spotlight, you niggas are with her. Keep an eye open around for any nigga that slither. Cause it ain't no sunshine here like Bill Withers, whoa. Fuck you know about this life I live. How you gon' talk to me like I ain't lose no rib? Like I ain't lose no crib, ain't lose no kid. Ain't sleep in my car and I ain't lose no gig. Shit, I never gave an order that I ain't did. And I ain't never take a fucking thing that I wouldn't give. Always kept it a bill, homie, I ain't fib. And if I had to go sit, then I just do my bid. Yo, my whole team full of steel beams we can't fold. Your whole circle full of some squares you can't roll. That's why we always take it to levels you can't go. Talk shit, but you can see me with these hands though. If looks to kill like Cyclops, these niggas wanna see me in Pine Box. Know that on my watch, got a better chance to rewind clocks when you quit, nigga, when time stops, bitch. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa.
This flow is award-winning. Torment him, bomb to death, I'm bored with him. Trash him, throw him away with the has-beens. Ice cold with the flow, I'm Alaskan. You was in the fucking jungle in the past tense. I be with the lions, they my friends, Harold Baskin. And like her, they'll never find a body. Tiger stripe tracksuit, feeling like Joe Exotic. Shit, I don't know what it is, but I know I got it. Feeling like Alonzo, surgical with the shotty. All you see is skull and bones, Illuminati. Probably, I be the illest nigga to do it. I just talk shit on the beat and they call it music. I just come provide you with heat, remain the coolest. You ain't never been in the street with all the shooters. I was sipping yak with rioters and looters. Gotta keep my boots laced, shoot straight. Run up on you with the deuce 8 in a screw face. It's bad out here, my style effortless. 2 hands hugging a Ruger, so affectionate. Lot of suckers don't want war, I'm respecting it. Biggest stepper, snatch a plate, the hood starving. Cause they got beard shoot trades like James Harden. Straight from NY to Philly, we still mobbing.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. 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 Whoa.
No, we go to ground.
Let's take it to the concrete real quick. Let's take it back to the bricks.
You know when they come up.
You know what we do. We represent for our niggas, man. Our niggas, let's go.
Already was born ready. I'm more ready. I'm saying this now, making sure that the morgue ready. Yeah. We got some drop-offs, battle formation, I'm waiting for you to pop off. Right after you make your first move, get your rocks off. Next thing you'll head to the dirt, we are not soft. I took a loss, but nah, I ain't panicking. I be making moves, you staying still like a mannequin. Think you got the force for shit, I'm feeling like Anakin. Hit the chick with that lightsaber, might save her. Doing moves tight major with light paper. And H-Town on them blades like an ice skater. Yeah. At that One West Passover, sit down, take a seat to the class over. Far from sober, but I ain't puffin' on Doja. Bartender, bring me tequila, hold the soda, shit. Hold the ice too, flood it like a typhoon. We can get 6 shooters, 10 paces, high noon. We had Player Street, all-star studded like it's all-star weekend with all my brothers. Ain't nobody fucking around with my niggas. You know who I go to ground with? My niggas. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we gun them down for my niggas. Ain't nobody fucking around with my niggas. You know who I go to ground with? My niggas. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we gun them down for my niggas. Ride for my, die for my niggas. Make sure me and the squad solidified. I'm down to ride, go to war like I did the job. You niggas whores, I'm the ball, plus I been the vibe. You can't feel me, unless you sip 100 proof. I got 100 soldiers with me, that's 200 boots. We get to stomping like a Kappa or a Q. But don't mistake me for no rapper, I'm the Jew. The streets cold, so I throw on the cover. You a bitch, don't get mad at me, get mad at your mother. Put my life on the line like I got me another, yeah, shit. It's like I'm on another level here. You second tier, I'm pulling guns, that's on Metal Gear. It's hell out here, but shit, I die heavenly. AK equipped with the drum, it holds 70. Twin revolvers, fuck at you ducks like Yosemite. Yeah, I hear a lot of rappers puffing on their enemies. I don't smoke, but I drink they tears like it's Hennessy. Yeah, nigga, but it is what it is. Ain't no nicotine, but I is with the cig. I just had a dream and I did what I did. And Philly bodies dropping every day where I live. So I don't even wanna hear about rappers. Heavy gut punch, knock the air out rappers. Ain't nobody fucking around with my niggas. You know who I go to ground with? My niggas. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we gun them down for my niggas. Ain't nobody fucking around with my niggas. You know who I go to ground with? My niggas. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we gun them down for my niggas. For my niggas. My niggas, alright. Ride for my job, for my cry for my niggas.
You know what time it is, y'all. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all, man. This brotherhood is crazy. And all we do is rep for our niggas. Forever.
All right, y'all. Hey, Shalom, Yahaba Shem Yahshua Barakatham, to my brothers out there, and Yahweh Shamar, Alatham Bashem Yahshua, and my sisters out there. Thanks for tuning in, for tuning in. This is Isupk Milwaukee. Scripture breakdown class, y'all. Give it up, man. Give it up for the Most High Christ. All right, man. You know how we do it. Every Wednesday, we get it in. We talk about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on out there in the world. We talk about, you know, whatever you want to talk about. This is your time to ask your questions, to gain some knowledge, gain some wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been having questions, you know, throughout the whole week. This is your chance to write them down and ask your questions in class. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about today. It's a lot that's been going on in the social media world. It's just been a lot going on, period. We're about to talk about it today. But before that, do we have any questions in the building? If we don't have no questions in the building, do we have any questions online? Ask your questions. I'll give y'all a second to go ahead and type in y'all questions. I know some of y'all can't type fast, you know, which is fine. All right. I guess there ain't no questions online. So let's get into it. All right. First thing I want to talk about, man, I want to talk about this whole Shannon Sharp incident. This whole Shannon Sharp. Now, for those of you who do not know who Shannon Sharp is a prominent, how can I say, sports telecaster. You know, he used to be a famous NFL player. He retired from the NFL. He became like a sports spokesperson. If y'all watched him, he used to be on the what's that show he used to be on? Skip and Shannon. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. But you know, I guess him and Skip had words on air. He left. You know what I'm saying? He left that show to start his own show. His own podcast is called Club Shay Shay. Now, I want to give it up for that brother, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's clap it up for Shannon. Let's clap it up for him. This is why I said let's clap it up for him. Because that brother got from under the foot of a white man to establish his own. And his very own podcast became super successful. You know what I'm saying? That's the example that we need to start doing. We need to start following that example. Instead of us going to support white businesses, we need to support more Black, Hispanics, and Native American businesses. That's exactly what we need to do. And we'll grow. We will grow. Just like Club Shay Shay did. You understand? This brother was getting millions of views. He had other Black stars coming on his platform. And guess what? They all supported him. That's why they came on this platform, because they supported the brother, because he left from under that white man's show, because he was being oppressed in that white man's show, to start his own show. And guess what they did? They supported him. Them black stars got together and they got on his show, and then man, they made it happen. Go ahead. You got something to say?
Lockett, what you would say.
Right.
He played for the Packers too.
He played for the Packers too? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? He a famous NFL player, got his own famous podcast that's doing millions and millions of views. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you this. What gets me above all is when us as Black men, Hispanics and Native Indian men, when we stop, you know what I'm saying? How can I say it? When we stop wanting to deal with our own sisters and go outside our race to deal with other races. Now we know this whole situation with Shannon and this devil. You know what I'm saying? Like, this crazy. If you was keeping up in the social media, you'll understand what was going on. So this devil message Shannon Sharp in the message, you know what I'm saying, talking about that she wants to have this big Black baby or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is crazy and nonsense. But instead of Shannon, you know what I'm saying, since he's a man of so-called stature, let's say that. He's a man of stature. You want to be careful, especially who you associate with, who you talk to. Because just like he has a successful podcast, you know, a lot of fan base, he could lose that. You know what I'm saying? From the wrong decisions and the wrong mistakes that you do, that can be quickly, you know what I'm saying, deleted. Everything that he done worked and built, you know, and earned could quickly crumble and crumble to the ground. Because you want to go outside your race and deal with other people, other nations. And guess what? These other nations don't give a damn about you. These other nations want to see you fail. So guess what? A Black man, a Hispanic man, or a Native American Indian man, you know, and that's worth a lot of money, that guy that has a lot of money, you are targets. You understand? You are targets for these other nations. You are targets, walking targets. Their goal is to take what you earn, to take what you have. That's their goal. And guess what? They're going to use exactly what you love. They're going to use exactly what you love to get what they want. And what's that? Us as men, we love women. So guess what? These women of these other nations are going to target you. They're going to target you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to expose your weakness. What's so-called? Well, I ain't going to say every man, a weak man. What's a weak man's weakness? Sex. You understand? That's how they get you. You're a man with a lot of money. Guess what? You're going to have all these women throwing their bodies at you. You got to choose. You got to have wisdom. You got to have wisdom, or you're going to fall in the same okey doke trap. You understand? Like all these other famous men has fell under with women. You understand? So we're gonna go in the scriptures and then we're gonna read in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, when the same thing happened to, we're gonna read about King Solomon. We're gonna read about the same exact thing that happened to him. So if I could, give me 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 3. 1 Kings 11 and 3. Let's get that. I think the Bible, the people, what you don't understand, a lot of brothers and sisters out there in the world don't understand this. This Bible is a living book. This Bible, you know what I'm saying, tells you the future, the past, the present. You understand? And we about to go in the past and read about a prominent figure in the nation of Israel, our very own King Solomon. And we're going to read how women tricked him. You understand? Now, it might be, well, this is almost the same because, you know, King Solomon was up in age too. You know, I don't want to say Shannon is up in age, but he's up there. He's up there. All right? And sometimes, especially for a man, when you get, you know, up there in age, man, sometimes these women, man, they'll lay something on you, man, thick, and sometimes it be hard to fight that. This is why you got to be strong. Be strong in the spirit. You understand? And if you feel like you weak, you got your brothers, man. Talk to your brothers. Get counsel. Absolutely, man. Get counsel. You understand? Let's go ahead and read it. Who have it?
1 Kings chapter 11, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he had 700 wives.
This is King Solomon. King Solomon has 700 wives. Keep going.
Princesses.
First of all, before we continue, now for you sisters out there that think a man can have multiple wives, we reading it right here in the Bible. We reading it right here. You understand? Now, King Solomon was even though he was the richest and most wisest man at this time, you understand? Still, a man has if he decides to, he can have more than one wife. All right? Keep going.
And 300 concubines.
So, King Solomon has 700 wives, princesses. Now, what is this talking about? Princesses, go ahead.
The nation of Israel.
Exactly. He has 700 wives, right? Princesses, meaning of Israelites. Keep going.
And his wives turned away his heart.
Oh, okay, Slaki. And he had 300 concubines. Now, what are the concubines? Go ahead.
Is people not in this nation.
Exactly. These concubines, you know, well, okay. So, now let's go over the word concubine. Concubine can be these are women that are attained through war. All right. So let's not make the mistake. These could be women that was, you know, got through, you know, conquering other lands, other territories, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, same exact thing. Concubines don't necessarily have to be women from other nations. You know what I'm saying? Concubines are just women that was got through war. Okay. Right. You had something to say, Mother Bar?
No, that's what I was just gonna add on to was through conquering.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, keep going.
Verse 4. It's like, and his wives turned away his heart.
It says, and his wives turned away his heart. Keep going.
Verse 4. And it came to pass when Solomon was old.
Now he was old. Now King Solomon, he was in his prime. You know what I'm saying? And you know, man, he was strong. Man, we read about all of the wonderful things he did in the name of the Most High God. You understand? But you know, when you get into up in age, you know what I'm saying, sometimes your mind ain't all the way there. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods.
His wives turned away his heart after other gods. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge no. That was a huge blow. What the Lord said, don't have no other gods before me. You understand? That's what he said. And we reading right here that his wives turned away his heart to serve other gods. Keep going.
And his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God.
His heart was not perfect. Keep going.
As was the heart of David his father.
Keep going.
Verse 5. For Solomon went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Amorites.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 6. And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord.
Right.
And went not fully after the Lord, as did David his father.
Keep going.
Verse 7. Then did Solomon build in high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab, in the hill that is before Jerusalem, and for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon.
So Solomon, he was building altars and stuff for these strange, so-called strange gods, man. These idols. He was building temples for these idols, altars for these idols. Man, you know the quickest way to get the Lord angry, do that. The Lord gonna be hot, and the Lord is hot. We just reading right now. We just reading. Solomon's heart wasn't perfect, you know what I'm saying, in the Lord. Keep going.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
And likewise did he for all his strange wives.
Yeah.
Which burnt incense and sacrificed unto their God.
It says, and likewise did he for all his strange wives. Now what is this? What is this talking about? He's talking about Solomon having women from other nations. That's what it means to have strange women. You understand? These are women that's not from your own. Now we went right back in time. We went back to the period where King Solomon, the most powerfulest, the most wealthiest, and the most wisest king in this time period on the whole entire planet. We reading about it right now that, you know, his heart wasn't perfect. And it was because of these women. You know what I'm saying? When he got old, you know what I'm saying, his mind wasn't all there. Guess what? These strange women talked in his ear and convinced him to build altars for the God, their gods that's belonging to them. You understand? And guess what? Because of that, we end up losing the kingdom after that. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that's going on with Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp, you know what I'm saying, instead of using the wisdom, you know what I'm saying, he was convinced. This devil ended up convincing him. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go back and start looking at the messages, that first of all, she said that, you know, it was a trap. She said that I want to have your big black baby, or put your big black baby in me, or something like that. Or it's crazy. It is insane. It's absolutely insane. She said, "Can you put your big black baby in me?" Now I don't know what that referred to. Is this rod or actually put a baby in? Who knows? I don't know. You understand? But we looking at the downfall of Shannon Sharp right now, and this is the perfect example why you brothers out there need to be strong, man. Don't be worried about, man. Don't go outside your race of people, man. Don't go outside your nation of people to find no woman. You better love those sisters, man. Sisters got big mouths, and they talk too much and this and that. But guess what? Them sisters belong to you. Them sisters are yours. They come from you. You understand? They come from you, man. And guess what? We gotta love them and accept them, man, as our own, because they are our own. They come from us. You understand? The moment you step outside of your race of people, guess what? You're gonna end up like Shannon Sharp. We're watching the downfall of him. And then now they got recordings of him. They got recordings of him and this devil talking back and forth, and he's saying, "I'm gonna choke you." It's gonna be a big black man choking a little white girl or something like that. Man, You think they ain't got enough evidence to cancel him now? They gonna cancel him. And then she's also suing him for $50 million, man. $50 million. She's suing him for $50 million, man. It was all about money in the beginning. That's what it's always all about. It's always all about money. Shannon's like what, in his 50s, mid-50s, early late 50s, 60s?
Yeah. 50 and 60.
Yeah, he about going on, he about between there. Guess what? And she like what, 24? We know for a fact it is really all about money. You understand? And it's a chick from another nation too as well. Come on. This is a trick bag from a mile away if I ever seen it.
That's right.
But guess what? He fell for the okie doke. He fell for the trap. And guess what? It is what it is, really. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get for falling into that trap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, we got to learn from our past mistakes. We got to learn from others' mistakes as well. You understand? Man, stay away from these white women. That's the black man downfall. It's these white women. You understand? And all these other women too. First of all, the Lord ain't want us to be, you know what I'm saying, to be mingling. First of all, mingling together. Just like the Tower of Babel. When everybody was all coexisting together and stuff like that, man, the Lord gave everybody different languages. Because we weren't meant to be coexisting together. We were meant to be separate. We were meant to be in our own land, doing our own thing. Everybody else in their own land doing their own thing. This is a perfect example why America got to go. America has to go because, first of all, look, I guarantee you the prison system and the graveyards are full of men that, was doing some crazy stuff with some heathen women, some women from another nation. The jail system is littered with them. Probably innocent brothers too. Innocent brothers that got lied on by, these strange women. Man, look, we can't ever forget, what was the brother, man, that ended up getting lynched because they said that he whistled at a white woman? Emmett Till, Salaki. Emmett Till. We can't forget about that. That's what happens when you want to, well, the brother was innocent, absolutely innocent. But I'm talking about you brothers that's actually dealing with these heathen women. I mean, y'all got to be, man, look. I'm going to tell y'all right now, hey, time is short. That's why we living in the last days. We living in the last days. Man, hey, look, guess what? You better wake up. It's time to wake up and smell the damn coffee. It's time to stop playing with the Lord and stop playing with the Most High. You understand? Leave these women alone, man. We got plenty of beautiful women in our nation. Plenty. You know what I hate the most? I hate the stigma when they say, well, black women, they're hard to deal with. They're hard to work with. No, nigga, you just weak. You just weak. And don't no black man, not no black man, but there's no black or Hispanic or Native woman want to deal with no weak-ass man. That's it. That's it. You got to understand, these women was made for us. They don't want no weak-ass man. You just giving yourself an excuse. Look, you're that weak, I understand. You want to give yourself an excuse. Well, don't no black women wanted me when I was in school. I hate when I hear that shit, man. I hear that shit I hate hearing that. So you want to carry on the trauma that you done had when you was little, okay, little baby. It's time to man up and it's time to grow up. We got a lot of beautiful, look, our sisters are single. Our sisters are single out there, man, and they want a man. But you giving your time and energy to these heathen women that don't even give a damn about you. What they're gonna do is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what they're doing. They're gonna stay with you. They're gonna plot, And then they're gonna find a way to throw you in jail. They're gonna find a way to take everything you have. They're gonna find a way to something. All right, that's it on that. All right, let's drop that. Let's get Proverbs chapter 23, verse 27. Proverbs 23 and 27. If you got any questions in the class, let's go ahead and get it. If you have any questions in the online, let's go ahead and get that as well. You understand? Like Shannon Sharp, man, like, hey, brother, you better just pray. You know what I'm saying? You better just pray. Go ahead.
I got a verse.
You say you got it? Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 27.
Yeah.
For is deep.
Okay, hold on. Let me get that with you. Proverbs 23 and 27. All right, go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 27.
Right.
For a whore is a deep ditch.
For a whore is a deep ditch. That's exactly what this devil is right here, man. This little 24-year-old is a white woman right here, man. That's the Deuce Shannon Sharp. She's a devil. She got an OnlyFans page where she's doing all manner of type of stuff. All manner of type of God knows what. You know what I'm saying? A whore is a deep ditch. What is a deep ditch? A ditch is a hole in the ground that you fall in, and it's gonna be hard for you to get your ass out. You understand? You're not gonna. It's like a trap. It's like a trap. A whore is like a trap. Guess what? You know. This is why, man. Let's get that. We're gonna get that next. You understand? A whore is like a trap. First of all, what is a whore? Because right now we in 2025, and it seems like these definitions get misconstrued. They get misconstrued and they get misinterpreted. A whore. Look, let's go get it. I'm gonna read it right now. What is a whore? This is the definition for the word whore. A person, first of all, it says a prostitute. 2, a person who is willing to do anything to get a particular thing. Yeah. We're gonna look up what prostitute is. A prostitute. It says a person, in particular, a woman who engages in sexual activity for payment. That's exactly what a whore is. So guess what this devil did? This devil seduces Shannon Sharp. I guarantee you she was talking that good game. When she told him that I want to put what you say? I'll put your big black baby in me. When she said that probably turned them on. And guess what? They probably did the do. I don't know what they did. They probably did the do. I'm pretty sure they did. Probably seen her work on OnlyFans. Go ahead.
I don't want that to turn me off.
Man, and you know what? You know what? That's amazing because you in the truth. You know what I'm saying? These brothers out here will fall weak for any little thing. Any little piece of tail, these brothers out here will fall weak for. But you're strong in the truth, man. And, it's expected of you to turn shit like that down. You know what I'm saying? We men of the Lord, man. We don't deal with no prostitutes. We don't deal with no whores, man. You understand? Like, we just read, a whore is like a deep ditch. A whore is like a trap. And what these women try to do is they try to get you out of everything you have. So what they're going to try to do, they're going to try to get money out of you, get items, cars, clothes. things, jewelry, stuff like that. And then, at the end of the day, they're gonna mess your life up. They're gonna mess your reputation up. That's what they're gonna do. And that's what they're doing to Shannon Sharp. She's trying to, she's talking to him on the phone, having conversations, and she's recording the conversations. She's recording the conversations of what he's talking to her about, and guess what? Boom, ammo. She might not get $50 million, but she gonna get something. You got on evidence. You got evidence on him now. Whether it's true or not, the thing is, his reputation is damaged. This is why you men should not be dealing with whores. That's the problem. We read in the Bible. Read that again.
For a whore is a deep ditch.
For a whore is like a deep ditch. It's like a trap. It's like a pit you fall into, you can't get out. Guess what? Shannon Sharp fell into the trap and he can't get out. All the best lawyers he has, they're going to have a hard time fighting this, because if you got recording on, he got recording on him. Oh my God, like it's I mean, come on. It says a whore is like a deep ditch. All right? Go ahead.
Here's some more.
Go ahead, read.
Strange woman is like, and a strange woman is a narrow pit.
Oh man, it says, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. We just went over. A strange woman is women from other nations.
That's right.
When you deal with a woman from another nation, she's like a narrow pit. A narrow pit. We know a pit is a hole in the ground that's hard to get out of. But imagine a narrow pit. It's going to be impossible for you to get up out of. It's a tight squeeze. You know what a narrow pit to me is? A narrow pit, you know how them well, white people do this a lot. They like to go cave exploring. They like to go cave diving. They go into the tiniest cracks in the ground, squeeze in there, and be all trying to squeeze and wiggle their way through the earth, and eventually they end up getting stuck. And they got to close off the cave because it's a tomb now, because you didn't die because you can't get out. That's what a narrow pit is to me. It's a trap. Once you get in, you cannot get out. It's impossible for you to escape. That's what a whore is. That's what dealing with a strange woman is. Like a pit. It's like a trap. It's like a trap. And guess what? It's like an alarm for black people, like black men, Hispanic men, and Native Indian men. You know what I'm saying? It's like an alarm. Like when you see when a woman from another nation trying to get with you, you should automatically look at that as an alarm. Your Spider-Man sister should be tingling. Danger. Your alarm in your head should be going off. This is danger. I mean, come on, we just look at history by itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna forget Emmett Till. Emmett Till got alive because of a lot of a white woman. It was so messed up about it. On her deathbed, she said that she lied. Right before she's about to take her last breath, oh, now you want to exonerate the brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He is already dead.
He's been gone, man. So first of all, you destroyed this little brother's reputation for all these years. All these years, you could have came out at any time throughout your whole life to tell that brother was innocent. Hell, you could have came forward when they was about to lynch him, and then say that he was innocent. Like I said, dealing with these white people are traps. Like white women, it's a trap for you, man. You brothers, man, y'all better be careful walking around in these streets, at your job, going to the store, going to the mall, going out to eat, going hiking, going camping. You better watch out. You know what I'm saying? These other women are like Like we just reading, just like narrow pits. You understand? All right, drop that. Let's get find me that stumble not at the beauty of a woman. Let's find me that. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 21. Get that. Ecclesiasticus 25, verse 21. Go ahead. Read powerful and strong so we can hear you. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 1.
Verse 21. Chapter 25, verse 21. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman,
Right.
and desire her not for pleasure.
Man, what you just said was heavy, trooper. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably what Shanna did. Looked at her profile, looking on her OnlyFans, like, damn, I gotta have her. She looks good. She looks beautiful. We read right now, don't look at a woman just because of her beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially us. We gotta be careful. We gotta judge a woman not on her beauty alone, but on what's in her mind. You know, what's in her spirit. It's a lot of beautiful women out there that's straight monsters, man. You know what I'm saying? These women would damage your reputation, shit, get you put in jail, you know, over lies. Shit, I've seen it happen. I watch videos on social media all the time where women lie to the police on a man. And what's crazy about it is the guy's recording. That's the smartest thing. The phone and the cameras are the best thing that man could have made. Now, you get into an argument with your woman one night. She talking about, I want to call the police. Yep, record. Oh, he hit me. He did this. Nope, I'm recording. I'm recording. You know what I'm saying? We got to choose women wisely, man. We living in a day of age where the internet is ruling over the planet. You can go to your phone and go to the website, and then you see all types of women. You go to Instagram, you see all types of beautiful women shaking their behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be careful. 100%, man. Right now, the whole world is a trap right now. All of America is a trap, is a deep ditch, is a pit for us to fall in. That's it. Only a strong man, a real strong man, a strong man in the Lord can overcome that. A weak man can't come that. A weak man will succumb to beauty of a woman. The next thing you know, he getting locked up because she lied on him. Or messed around and you had a baby with this woman and she didn't put you on child support and shit or whatever. You can't even see a child. Well, you better be careful about these bitches, man. These bitches is evil nowadays. Well, especially these strange women, these heathen women, they'll take you to the cleaners. Cry, have a sob story. I watch it all the time. I be watching court shows. That's damn near all I do is watch court shows. Go on there, have a little sob story, cry, shed a couple of tears. Yeah. All right, so keep going. Okay, read that last part. No, in fact, start all over. Yeah.
Verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman,
Right.
and desire her not for pleasure.
That's the key thing. Do not desire a woman for pleasure. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman. First of all, don't be tripping over how beautiful this woman is. And don't desire her for pleasure. Because you do that, you in the trick bag. She got you. She got you on the rope. She got you in the trap, man. You in the mouse trap. You the cheese. No, she's the cheese. She's the cheese in the trap and you the mouse. It's like damn near watching the episode of Tom and Jerry. You the mouse and she the cat. And she done got you. You better be careful, man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Right now, in this word is all about sex. Sex. But you gotta understand, man, in order to find you a real good woman, you cannot stumble at her beauty and desire her not for pleasure. That's the first thing we think. Look, us man, we have a real problem with thinking with the wrong head. If you get my meaning, we think with the wrong head. You should be thinking with this. Use your brain, not your rod. Use your brain. You understand? The moment you start thinking with the other head, you done messed up. You might be dealing with a woman that's a straight monster. You know what I'm saying? She's a horrible mother. She's not caring. She's not nurturing. You get this woman pregnant, she's gonna commit abortion. She's gonna kill your child, man. She's gonna unalive your child. Like, this is why we need wisdom. You gotta use wisdom to pick who your partner, who you're gonna be with for the rest of your life. You can't just be with women one night stands here and one night stands there, and this and you go to the club, you meet a woman at a club, and you're in the bed with her that same night. It's not gonna work out. She done trapped you. She got you. And those type of women, man, they can't wait until you buried in the ground. Until you like this, you small as a piece of pebble. It's gonna destroy you, man. Be careful who you're dealing with. Be careful who you get in bed with these women, man. Let's drop that. Let's get do we have any questions online, Amon? Not at the moment. Have any questions in class? All right, cool. All right, let's drop that. Let's get Tobit 4 and 12. Let's get that. Like, and you know what? And not only Shannon, man. We're talking about Shannon now because that's the most recent that just happened in the social media world. You know, this whole thing with this little white girl. Like, man, just imagine all the other ones. Bill Cosby is still locked up for stuff that happened, you know, in the 70s, 80s? Still locked up for that. Like imagine like this man, we looked up as this man as a father figure on TV. I used to watch the Cosby Show all the time. I used to watch the Cosby Show all the time. Like, man, I wish I had a dad like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's crazy. It's absolutely insane. You gotta be careful with these women, man. Dealing with these strange women. Like, what's so crazy about it is with that whole thing with Bill Cosby, why wait so fucking excuse my language. Why wait so long? Why wait so long? You wait so long, and then now at the end you getting destroyed. You're getting destroyed, man. Go ahead. Huh? Go ahead. Hold on, let me get that with you real fast. I'll say Tobit 4 and 12. All right, go ahead. What's going on, Shalom? What's going on?
This is the book of Tobit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, go ahead and read.
This is the book of Tobit. Chapter 4, verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son.
Go ahead. It says, you hear that? It says, beware of all whoredoms. Man, what that means, man, that means you a man, man. Don't be loving no whores, man. Ain't no whore loving, especially in here in the school. Go ahead.
And chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
We reading it right here. You have to, hey, what's going on, Shalom? Hey, we gotta chiefly take a wife. Chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers. What is that talking about? What's that talk? What that mean? I'm asking a question. What's that mean? Chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers. What does that mean? Trooper.
Does it mean like taking a woman and a wife without giving permission from God?
No. Good night. You got your hand up?
When it says take a rib of thy fathers, it means take a
When it says chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
it means take a rib of the children of Israel.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing? You go ahead and sit right here. This side is for the men. This side is for the women. How you doing, sis? Shalom, sis. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's talking about. When it says chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, that's exactly what it means. It means you was not allowed to go outside your race. If you're Black, Hispanic, or a Native American, we have to stay amongst each other. I was just explaining, you know what I'm saying, as y'all walk in, that Shannon Sharp, he's dealing with a problem now. He's dealing with a problem because he went outside his race. And he's dealing with what we call in here a heathen. A heathen is someone that's not from my own race. So, you know, he's set up. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard the calls. He's on the phone talking about yeah, this big I'm a big Black man, I'm gonna choke you in the a small white female. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just all crazy. It was just all, you know, like Shannon put himself in a situation. You know what I'm saying? If only he had a little bit more wisdom, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't be in this predicament. I don't know if y'all heard about what's going on with Shannon Sharp. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The situation he's going on could have totally been avoided. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, you know, first of all, you know, if y'all had any questions, you know, y'all could just raise your hand up anytime and then we'll just get with y'all. You know, I'll answer y'all questions. You know, but right now I'm just going over what happened with Shannon. You know what I'm saying? If we going over here in the school, you know, we don't deal with women outside of our race. You know, I said we got a bunch of beautiful sisters, man, Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot to choose from. Why go out and deal with an Asian woman? Why go out and deal with a white woman? Why go out and deal with an Indian woman? You know what I'm saying? An East Indian woman. You know what I'm saying? So right now, what I'm showing you, I'm reading out in the Bible that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord don't want us to do that. We have to stay amongst our own people. And I'm saying that Shannon could have totally avoided this whole situation if only he would have used wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Also, I was talking about how he went from nothing till he was an NFL player. Then, you know, after he retired from there, he was on the Skip and Shannon little podcast. Yeah. Yeah, so he was on there, but I guess him and Skip got into it. And the best thing that he could have did was go off on his own, which he did, and started Club Shay Shay. Yeah, and he was getting a lot of support too. He was getting a lot of support, you know what I'm saying? But then he ended up damn near about to get everything he built destroyed because of this little situation right here. And we know it's for money. Huh? Yeah. We always seen that they had words every time. Like almost every other live, you know what I'm saying, they had, it was going back and forth. I guess because Shannon kept talking too much one night. He wouldn't let Skip talk. You know how black folks is, man. Like we just, we in the groove, we in the groove. And what it really is, man, he was mad because Shannon was stealing his thunder on his show. That's exactly what is going on. That's fine. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? He started his own show and it's successful. Club Shay Shay show, man, it's successful. You know what I'm saying? But we were saying, like, man, you got to make better decisions. Make better decisions, man. All right, go ahead and start from the top, Trooper.
Verse 12. Beware of all whoredoms, my son.
Okay. Beware of all whoredoms. Keep going.
And chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father.
You got to take a wife from the seed of thy fathers. That means you got to, amongst our own. If you're black, Hispanic, and Native, right there, that group, we stick with our own. We stick with each other. Keep going.
And take not a strange woman to wife.
You hear that? It says, take not a strange woman to wife. What is a strange woman? Go ahead, young man. A heathen woman. Meaning this is a woman that's not from my nation, from my people. You know what I'm saying? Name some heathen women. What's some type of heathen women? Asian? Go ahead. No, let me finish. Go ahead. African? Keep going. Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, white. Yeah, you on the road.
British.
Huh? British, yeah, same white. Hey, you on the road, man. Yeah, clap it up for the brother, y'all. Yeah, this is exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the Lord, He meant for us to be separate. If you go to Deuteronomy 7:6, the Lord said we are holy people. Let's go ahead and get that real fast. Get Deuteronomy, drop that. We're gonna come back to that. But get Deuteronomy 7:6. This is why the Lord don't want us dealing with anybody else that's outside of our race. Now, I'm saying, like, can we not do business? We can still do business. I mean, we can go shop at their stores. They can come shop at our stores. As far as business-wise, you can do that. I'm saying as far as, having sexual relations and having them being involved, with, stuff like that. Who got that? Anybody got that? Go ahead, Kanai.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Hold on, let me get that with you real fast. All right, go ahead. Deuteronomy 7:6.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
You hear that? The Lord said that we are a holy people. What does the word holy mean? The word holy means separate.
That's right.
We are a separate people, meaning that we don't go together with everybody.
That's
you understand? The Lord put us separate from everybody else. Keep going.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
The Lord said He chose us to be a special people unto Himself, meaning we don't belong to nobody else but Him. We are special people. Keep going.
Above all people.
Wait. He said below all people.
Above.
He said equal to all people. Are we equal? That's what this whole world. We're equal. Everybody's equal. Go ahead. He said what?
Above all people.
The Lord chose us to be above all people. I know sometimes, me coming out of the Christian church, it was hard for me to hear, like, no, what, the Lord ain't want me to be above everybody. No, we're all equal. It was a hard pill to swallow, at first with me, you know what I'm saying? But because of the whole Christianity brainwashing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Once you get that off, you won't understand what the Lord is really talking about.
Right.
He said above all people. Keep reading.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above everybody that's on the face of the earth. Keep going. No, okay, no, drop that. See, look, that's why. This is why we can't deal with no other nation. You know what I'm saying? Like we got some sisters that like to date white men and all that. No, he can't do that. Can't do that at all. That's a no. These brothers out here getting with these white women, Asian women, African women, because we ain't Africans. You know what I'm saying? That's just a whole thing. They just want that. They just use that to confuse you. We're not Africans. We're Israelites. Go ahead.
You were saying Africans sold us into slavery.
Right.
To the white man.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, that's what everybody be saying. You go fill out for a job application. It has what it says on it, African American. Like we're Africans. We're not Africans. You gotta forget, we blacks, Hispanics, and Native people. We went on slave ships.
That's why
the transatlantic slave trade. African people, they come fly over here. They hop on Delta and come right over here and get visa. Go ahead.
I was gonna say one issue that a lot of people have to try to battle that point is they'll say everybody went through slavery at one point in time.
Yeah.
But this prophecy was specific to certain people.
Exactly.
And if you look at history, that tells a different story.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. This Bible, like, look, what people don't understand is this Bible is a black book. Right. It was written by blacks and Hispanics and natives. And it's it's tuned to our language. It's tuned to our lingo. And then once you really delve deep and like get the Christianity off the Bible, you're gonna understand that this book is a living book. And this book is our history book. It's our history book. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to Tobit 4 and 12. If I could. We'll finish that off right there. Tobit chapter 4, verse 12. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Shannon, like I was saying, he built a good brand. He built a good brand. Got a bunch of brothers and sisters, like some celebrities on this podcast. Got millions of views. You know what I'm saying? I think the most famous one was when he had Cat Williams on there. Yeah. I think that was his most famous one. But he's about to tear all that down because now she's suing him for $50 million. For what? I don't know. But we all know this is what money is. You know what I'm saying? It's all about money. That's what we know.
Did you see his live he made earlier?
No, he made a live early?
Oh, they're getting defamation of character.
Oh, that's what he's trying to sue her for?
They're getting defamation of character. It was slashed, it was cut together.
Yeah.
But he put himself in a position.
I did hear that, yeah.
You don't even know that video anymore. So you didn't even know that they were recording you.
Yeah.
You put yourself in the airfield.
Yeah.
You went off where you belong.
Yeah.
You went to a trap, basically.
Exactly.
So if I want to see the proof, I want to see the video. You can tell when things have been splashed up.
Yeah.
AI. So you took the beginning, you asked some questions, get the part where you ask these questions. Okay, let's move here. Spring, it was set up, it was a little movie.
Yeah.
When you get a chance, I hope you check that live out. I don't know some of the stuff you saying really good, but I like to see court papers. I like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look. So if he yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that live. Yeah, I mean, the problem is he shouldn't have ever been in that predicament anyway. To even know, but low key he was dealing with it. Or behind closed doors, and it's just, I mean that's what Horace do, because she got OnlyFans and she got her following doing some shady stuff, you know what I'm saying, and then she took an opportunity, and then he's like the fish. He's like the fish in the water that bit the bait. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? She put the fishing rod out there and reeled him in. Go ahead.
Might not Diddy party.
Yeah. Yeah, hey. You know, hey, you know, I mean, see, the thing is, man, you gotta keep a good reputation. It's so hard to build up a solid reputation, but it takes nothing but a minute to destroy your whole reputation in a matter of seconds. And then like this whole thing, I hope he gets out of it. I hope it just turns out to be some type of trap or trick or whatever the case may be.
And I hope they pay for it because you should not be able to.
Yeah, exactly. And then also what I was talking about earlier, this is what most women do all the time, especially heathen women. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about Emmett Till. If you don't know who Emmett Till is a brother that he was a young boy. He was hung because a white lady lied on him. They said that he whistled at him. He ain't ever whistled at him. So this happens all the time. Shannon Sharp ain't no one special, ain't no one new. It happens to all types of brothers and blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian men. There's men in jail right now because of lies that women told. There's, like I said before, there's some in the grave because of lies too. So at the same token, the point of the matter is the Lord gave us a blueprint that we must follow. And the moment we go outside that blueprint, stuff like this happens. What's happening to Shannon Sharp is because, first of all, wisdom. Wisdom would have told you that first message that she sent him in his inbox about having his big black baby and stuff like that. That should have been a warning sign right there. That should have been a red flag. I was telling them like his spidey sister should have went off.
Do you agree that it's like he learned that at a younger age? They push football males toward
Yeah.
surprised them.
Yeah. No,
He started.
Yeah, you absolutely.
He wasn't taught that. He wasn't.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a trend. When we got brothers, that get famous, basketball or entertainers, or sports and stuff like that. In that culture, they push you to get you a white woman, like super push them heavy. Like the brothers, they leave Keisha in the hood and whatnot. Keisha been with you throughout your whole basketball career in high school. She was with you in college. But you leave her, you dump her the moment you get them to you get successful. You get that, you get that deal from the NBA. Now you leave Keisha behind. And you gonna get Brittany. You know what I'm saying? So see the thing is the Lord, man, he wants us to be separate, like I said before. And it's unlawful for us to be dealing with anybody outside our race. If he had the wisdom and knowledge to understand that, he won't be in the situation that he's in. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read.
Okay. Beware of all whoredom, my son,
Right.
and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
Right.
And take not a strange woman to wife.
Take not a strange woman to wife. That's heathen women. That's these white women, Asian women, and so on and so forth. Keep going.
Oh God. Which is not of thy father's tribe.
Which is not of thy father's tribe. Keep going.
For we are the children of the prophets.
Mm-hmm. No. It says no. No, just no. It says no. No way. Yeah,
No.
Yeah, just say no. I think it's probably short for Noah. You go ahead.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right.
Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning
Mm-hmm.
even that they all married wives of their own kindred.
Right. You see what I'm saying? For my fathers from the beginning, married wives of their own kindred, meaning they married them amongst their own. You understand? Like, keep going. Mm-hmm.
And were blessed in their children,
Right.
and their seed shall inherit the land.
You see, like what we need to do is we need to take heed to these scriptures, man. Take heed to these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Like for the longest, we've been without them. We've been in the Christian church, and guess what? The pastors ain't been doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? They told you, women, thou art loose. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a man. That's what they're saying. Christian church is there to split the family. They split the family. Why do you think the Christian church has majority women in there?
It's created during slavery.
You're absolutely right, sis. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a comment, you know what I'm saying, I don't have no problem. Just make sure you raise your, we do things a little decency and order. That's what the scriptures say. You know? But you're absolutely right. You know, it goes always, stems all the way back from slavery. You know? So yeah. So, you know, you would think your pastors is teaching you that, but no, they're not teaching you nothing. What they do is they give you like a little BET awards. You clap your hands, stomp your feet, you know, sing, dance, and pass the plate over like 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? What that pastor said? He said, man, he told the ushers to close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. He said there's 20 people, 20,000 people in here. I need $20 from each of y'all. Like, come on. Right? The Christian church is just about money. That's it. It's about money for these fancy preachers to fund their lifestyle. And guess what? Their lifestyle, they live in a whole different lifestyle than what they preaching behind closed doors. We got TD Jakes, a perfect example. What you doing at Diddy parties? What you doing at Diddy parties? You supposed to be this man of God. We know what goes down in Diddy parties, but what you doing there? You part of the whole bandwagon too. You know what I'm saying? Scriptures say that the Lord is a man of war. Man ain't no Lord of no sissies, man. Going to no Diddy party. All right, let's drop that. Let's get Proverbs chapter 3 and 13. Proverbs chapter 3 and 13. We have any questions? Questions, comments, or concerns? You know, feel free. Just make sure you raise your hand. Feel free. You know, we'll talk about it. You know. So yeah, we're gonna get up off the Shannon Sharp stuff. Go ahead. So let me explain. The difference is it's a huge difference. First of all, right here, what you're in, we're Israelites. And Israelites, we teach that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the lost 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You understand? And and we teach that you got to keep the laws and statutes and commandments in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why we in captivity, the reason why we in a low state here in America is because our forefathers disobeyed the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And as punishment, we had to go through the transatlantic slave trade. And then we here today. Now, being a Muslim, first of all, being a Muslim, that's an Arab religion. That's the Arab religion. Clearly, yeah. Go ahead. Arabs, because they get it from the Arabs. You know what I'm saying? What they do is, as Muslims, they circle a rock. They're gonna make love to the stone. Millions of people go and do a pilgrimage to that rock in Mecca. They circle it, kiss it in their little hole. Everybody got herpes and viruses, kissing the rock. You know what I'm saying? And then really, if you go back in history, the so-called Prophet Muhammad, you know what I'm saying? He created the religion listening to Jews. He used to be like a horse jockey for Jews. And then during I think like a caravan or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Because if you go back, Arabs, they used to worship a god every day of the year. They had a god for every day of the year, 365 gods, right? So what the Jews, when Muhammad was with the Jews one night, the Jews was telling them that their belief is a monotheistic belief, a belief in only one God, right? So what Muhammad did was he went back and just created his own stuff, his own mumble jumble, and he tried to get Jews to come in on them too. But we didn't like what we doing? No, we ain't joining your stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's what Muslim come from. Muslim come from just a mishmash of the Bible. They created their own stuff mixed in with the Bible and stuff like that. So, but being a Muslim is idolatry. If you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man or woman, no. The Lord said you can't worship no other gods before me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So if you see brothers or sisters that's Islam or Muslim, they in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you can go in their own book in the Quran. You can go in their own book, and then it'll tell you that Allah prefers the Israelites over all people. So if you're in your own book, it's saying that He prefers us. Well, shit, I mean, shit, that's it. I mean, what can I say? Yeah, but yeah, being a Muslim, that's a false idolatry religion. You know what I'm saying? That no Black or Hispanic or Native Indian man, woman, or child should ever be in.
Right.
This is the home of the truth, right? All right. Any more questions? No. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Any one of y'all, go ahead.
I have a bunch of questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to be back to the scripture, so
Yeah.
I listen first.
Yeah.
You back up the word, so it's sound.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was your question?
No, I was like, okay, I had all the questions, you answered all my questions.
Oh, I did?
listened first before, I had tons of
Yeah.
questions, just bombard them to listen.
No, man, go ahead. In here, you can ask whatever question you want in here. Yeah, you want to get questions answered with scripture.
But you answered all of them, you backed it up.
Okay.
Everything I asked you, you stated, you backed it up with scripture. So.
Right, Most High Christ. This is good to hear. You had a question, sis?
The true Israelites be us that should have been there in Israel.
Okay, well, let me tell you the difference. The difference between us and the so-called Jewish people in Israel is that the Jewish people in Israel they're not Jews.
Right.
What they are, they're converts. They converted to Judaism. They created their own religion. And what they did was they okay. So what's that book? What's that book from Babylon to Timbuktu? We have that book. If I could, we can get that book, Babylon to Timbuktu. Go ahead.
I on what you were saying, and Revelation 2 and
yeah. Just go to I think
2 and 11. It says that that we are the Israelites and don't listen to the Jewish people. I mean the fake Jews, because they are the synagogue of Satan.
So yeah, what he said is true. So the so-called Jewish people, they're not Israelites at all. What they did was when we went into captivity. So the brother about to find the page, I believe it's in Babylon and Timbuktu, is going to tell us. Go ahead.
So is the goal to take that
what they took?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
so that would be our land.
Exactly. Exactly. That land that they're in right now belongs to us. That whole war they got going on over there between Hamas and them, that land is happening right now. That war is happening right now because that land does not belong to none of them.
Right.
Yeah. Right now, because there's no peace. It ain't gonna never be no peace in that land until the real people is in that land. It's not no peace now, and them Jewish people right now, them fake. You know what I'm saying? We had what's that? He used to be the prime minister of Egypt, I think. He said that how can we accept you? He said the Jews left black and they came back white. You know what I'm saying? No, like them people are the fake. They're not the real Jews. Real Jews are black people. Jews is just short for the tribe of Judah. We got 12 tribes in the nation of Israel. So the different tribes, we got Negroes, we got Haitian people, we got Jamaican people, we got Puerto Ricans, we got Cubans, we got Dominicans. Did I say Puerto Ricans? Puerto Ricans. We got people that's living in Uruguay, to Panama. We got Mexican people. Am I missing anybody? South Americans. We got Native American Indians. Yeah. So yeah, them people, the Lord's gonna put us back in that land. So we can't just go over there right now and be like, oh, this is our land again. Right. The Lord said that he got to, just like the Lord got us up out of Egypt, he has to come get us out of America like he did in Egypt.
That's right.
And he's going to send his son, Yahweh, or the world calls Jesus Christ. He's going to come back, destroy America. We're going to be put back in our land. Go ahead.
Can I read the verse in Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9?
Yeah, go ahead.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
Mm-hmm. The Lord said he knows our works, thy tribulations, and thy poverty, because guess what? The Israelites are in poverty right now. Yeah, we're in poverty. Go ahead.
But thou art rich.
The Lord said, Christ said that thou art rich. Why are we rich? Because we're the Israelites. We have the promises of the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
You heard what it said? It said that he knows read that part again.
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
He said that he knows the blasphemy, which is a lie. Blasphemy means a wicked lie of them that say they are Jews. Who's the people on earth that's claiming to be the Jews? It's them. But they are not. They're not the Jews. You know what I'm saying? There's 12 tribes in the nation of Israel. Ask them, where's the rest of y'all tribes at? Because y'all just saying y'all Jews, but where's, Manasseh? Where's Gad? Where's Reuben? Where's Naphtali? Where's Benjamin? Wait, where's all the other tribes saying? Y'all just claiming, y'all just saying y'all Jews, but where's everybody else? They're not the real Jews. They just took our identity and then they just ruling the world using our identity. That's what it is. But we're going to get we teaching our brothers and sisters our true identities now. You know what I'm saying? Wait, that was it on that?
No, Shalaki, but are the synagogue of Satan.
That's what they are. They are the synagogue of Satan. You know that it's talking about them Jewish people because it says synagogue. Who else calling their temple synagogues? It's on them. Yeah, so they the imposters. They're imposters. You know what I'm saying? They don't even do nothing that the Bible say. First of all, anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You got any more questions? Just go ahead. Yeah, this your chance.
Well,
Go ahead.
I asked about someone I know, and I wanted to know about the kid that said that because the father is not black.
Mm-hmm.
What I thought it was otherwise, but he is half.
Okay, so it depends. We go by the Bible goes by about who your father is. So we got brothers and sisters that's in the school, who got heathen mothers. But it depends on who your father is. It's whatever the father is, that's what the child is. So if the child is black, guess what? If the father's black, then the child's black. No matter if you have an Asian mom, a white mom, or East Indian mom, it's about who the father is. Okay. So, in fact, give me that scripture where it says the pedigree of your fathers. Numbers 1 and 18. What you got it? Let the trooper read. Go ahead, trooper. You got it.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter
1 verse 18.
I got to switch one.
Go ahead, Kanai. You got it. Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
Right.
And they declared their pedigree after their families.
Okay. They declared their pedigrees after their families. Keep going.
By the house of their fathers.
By the what?
By the house of their fathers.
Keep going.
Right. According to the number of the names,
Mm-hmm.
from 20 years old and upward,
Mm-hmm.
by their polls.
You see, we go by the house of your father. So it depends on who your father is. That's who you are. All right. All right. But yeah, let me see. What I have y'all get? I had seen the whole Proverbs 3 and 13, right? Yeah, Proverbs 3 and 13. Let's get that. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? Do you have anything online? Go ahead.
Would it be disrespectful when early that father?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the wild. It's cool.
I mean, online,
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm happy that y'all here, that y'all stepped in. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that y'all stepped in. Go ahead. You have it? Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 18.
13.
13.
Yep.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
Okay, well, first, start from the beginning again. Slide. Get that with you real fast.
Verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom. Now, look, if Shannon had wisdom, you know what I'm saying, he'll be in a much happier place. Keep going.
And the man that getteth understanding.
That's what it's about. It's about getting wisdom and getting understanding. Now, you just read in the previous scripture about not stumbling at the beauty of a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with a lot of men, a lot of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native men. We just look at the face. We just look at the behind first and everything. That's it. Everything else just go out the door. But the scripture say, no, don't stumble at how beautiful a woman is. It's not about that. It's about, what's in her head. It's about what's in her mind. You know what I'm saying? You get with a woman just because she's beautiful, she could be a monster to your kids. You're having babies with a monster. With a monster. She don't know nothing about being a nurturing mother. None of that. She's just gonna damn near terrorize your kids. I mean, I see it all the time. All right. Keep going. Any more on that? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end up with Shannon Sharp, but the brother just, he should have just, used a little bit more wisdom, especially for his age. You know what I'm saying? You would think people get wiser when they get older, but that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? You probably make more stupid decisions when you get older, but yeah. No, if y'all gotta go, y'all can go ahead.
We have stuff to do, but we
Yeah.
wanted to make sure we showed up.
Yeah, well, look, we appreciate it. What's your names? Holly? Eve? Holly and Eve. Thanks for joining us. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it. Hope y'all stop back again.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Who do y'all report to? Lacombe? I report to Lacombe?
yeah, I have two different, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lacombe?
right now.
Okay. All right, yeah, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all have a good one. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta dip out early. All right, but let me see where we at with it. We have any questions online, Lacombe? No. Okay, so let's drop that. Let's get. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so if my child's father is white, like my baby wouldn't be able to be raised learning this truth. It's not true.
You said if your child's father is
Father's father is white.
if your child's father's father is white. Yeah, no, they can't. Yeah, this is only for blacks, Hispanics, and natives. Yeah. All right. Let's see where we at with it. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. Look, surprise, like, a lot of brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, before they come in the truth, you know what I'm saying, like, we just, we don't think about, some of the decisions that, we make sometimes, you know what I'm saying, until we come into the truth, I mean, it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, you can come in, you welcome, feel free, Go ahead.
I just been thinking because like everything I'm learning, it's just the white is a mutation.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't want my child to face any more than it already has to face. I think about that constantly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why add more to my child's stride?
Yeah.
That's a mutation. It's not like most being brought is destruction and death and disease. It's really all that was brought to you here. Besides, the lesson, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Captain, but I don't want that. I don't want that.
What you mean by mutation? I'm like, what you mean by that?
So it's a study that an Asian doctor did that I looked into.
Yeah.
It's striped fish, black and white striped fish in the ocean.
Yeah.
And the more they studied, the more closer to the light, the more dark they became. And they saying the lower it became to the darkness, the white became within. They studied it was a study as a mutation. But they studied all humanoid DNA. They studied that European DNA is a mutation. Yeah. They are found to be Neanderthal.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
Okay, so let's go back because that's recorded in the Bible too. Jacob and Esau. I mean, not Jacob, but Isaac had 2 sons. Jacob and Esau. Esau is the forefathers of the white race. You know what I'm saying? So white people descends from Esau. Jacob, that's our forefather. Blacks, Hispanics, and natives. We descend from him. So, it just goes back, between us and the white race. We'll always have like strife and enmity because that goes all the way back from the womb. Back in Genesis, the 25th chapter. Yeah. It goes right back to Genesis chapter 25. So, the boy struggled in the womb, meaning it's spiritual for like being at strife, first came out red all over like a hairy garment. That was Esau. And then next proceeded his brother, hold on to his heel, which means that, also synonymous for us getting the kingdom. We're going to be him grabbing the hill is that we're going to be, having the kingdom after Esau. So the white people got their kingdom now, their kingdom in heaven right now, and the next kingdom to follow is ours. Go ahead.
Those who are first will be last, those who are last will be first. Like that.
You on to it. You on to it.
Yeah,
you on to it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like synonymous for, they're gonna have their kingdom before we have our kingdom. So right now we living in this is a white man's world. They can get away with any crime they want. They can do anything they want and get away with it. I mean, they could be as rich and powerful as they want to. See, we got the president of the United States. They got 33 felonies, and he's the president of the United States. But let a black person, a black Hispanic, a Native Indian person have one felony, you're done. Yeah, go ahead.
Both these things to me are saying that I could shoot a man in the face in Times Square, get away with it, and it's almost like he's prophesying, saying like, "I'm going to show y'all."
Yeah.
I'm going to do around me.
Yeah, this is a white man's world. Go ahead.
I don't know what you are saying. How Cain killed his brother Abel, and that's what the white race is for, because he killed his own brother.
Yeah. So Jacob, when not Jacob, but when Cain killed Abel one night, that was the punishment. The punishment was they're gonna come back, with the white skin. All right, y'all have a good one. Y'all have a take it easy. Hopefully we see y'all back.
Yeah.
All right. No, you good. You good to go.
I did you a while back, but on some more on that.
So yeah, let me see. We ain't got no questions online. No questions. Any questions in here? No questions in here. All right, so we're gonna keep going. So we're gonna end it off on the note. Yeah, man. Don't be like Shannon Sharp. That's it. I mean, when you deal with women outside of your race, you expect stuff like this to happen. Expect stuff like this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like Shannon, he could have avoided all of it. I mean, hell, I would have looked at Bill Cosby and be like, hell no, I don't want to deal with no heathen women. But he ain't look at that. He ain't look at all the other brothers, that got caught up with dealing with all these heathen women. I mean, it just is what it is. It just is what it is, man. Like shit, that's the lesson for today. Don't be like Shannon Sharp. That's it. So we're gonna end it off on one more scripture. Give me 1 second. Give me Proverbs chapter 1 and 7. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7. You got it? Man, you like the Speedy Gonzalez around this one. Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
That's what you look. First of all, if Shannon would have had the fear of the Lord, he would have understood that, man, I shouldn't be dealing with no white woman. I should just stick with one of my sisters. I guarantee you, a sister ain't gonna never do you like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some of our sisters definitely needs to learn how to be, can I say, they need a lot of help. But, you know what I'm saying, the best thing is them sisters belong to us. So, you know, it's our job to train our sisters, you know, to be to the best womanly mothers as best as they could. But you ain't training a white woman to be no mother. They're already trained by white men. That's why they belong to white men. See what I'm saying? So, you know, hopefully, you know, Shannon gets up out of this situation, but, you know, yeah, he needs to come into the school and become a trooper and learn. And learn, just like all of us in here. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Fools despise wisdom and instruction. You know what I'm saying? It's glorious that we got structure and order in the school right here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what shit. Everywhere, like no matter where you at, it's going to be order and instructions everywhere. Shit, who do we listen to? We listen to the United States government. Right. When they say buckle up your seatbelt, guess what? We buckle our seatbelt up. Stop at a red light. You stop at a red light. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, knock him out. He said you don't stop at red lights around this. Boy, that's just that Milwaukee native on him, man. That's it. You know, some people see red and stop, but some people see red, that means go. You know what I mean? That's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Why are there people who say they fear the Lord, but don't have the wisdom to keep the law, statutes, and commandments?
Man, that sounds like the Christian church to me. That's it. What the scriptures say? The scriptures say that, you know, they honor me with their mouth, but their hearts are far away from me. You know what I'm saying? It's really because Christians, they like the idea of serving the Lord, but it's like, I think Commander Jerry Hunter said that. They like the idea of serving the Lord, but when it comes to actually doing what the Lord say, it's just, like, you know, no, like, shit, you talk about I can't eat pork? No, man. You said I can't eat no shrimp? I can't go to Red Lobster no more? And suckle some lobster meat? I can't. I can't do that no more? No, we have a problem. Now the idea of serving the Lord, it comes like, nah, I'm good. They like to serve. They'll serve that Christian God. They love white Jesus because white Jesus let them eat lobster tail, crab cakes, man, crab legs. I hate the smell of crab legs, man. I hate the smell of crab legs, man. Boiling in that pot, staking up the house. Yeah, you know, when I was growing up, man, it was, yeah. I never ate. I thought it was always dancing to me, but ooh, that smell. I knew that smell was rank and it was off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just, man, it's just because the idea of serving the Lord sounds good. The idea of just saying that I love the Lord sounds good. But when you really got to prove it, you know, then yeah, really, it just is what it is. They can't prove it. Did I answer your question? Let's put 1 for yes and 2 for no. All right, was that it? Was that it on that? Is it on that? All right, with that being said, I'll pass the class to priest and officer Amugbar. So, hey, we part the door lock, right? Okay, yeah, right.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Work for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they're orphans for 6 months. They'll be saluted only. They're here to shut themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if the brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment, you can find it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means 10th in the Hebrew. 10%, it's like in my Isupk. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department to teach it. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we're in the middle, well, just started, opening the Feast of Weeks, or the Feast of First Fruits. So this will be going on for another, I believe, 7 Sabbaths going forward, plus the day, and that's going to be the closing of the Feast of First Fruits. So get in contact with school near you, for any updates, any date changes, accommodations, contributions. Any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. That means your boots, your shirt, your pant, headband, and or a scarf. With that, for the visual and my courtesy salute to the teacher, Isupk, Barak, Yamata, talk to the front. Courtesy salute to the sisters, Isupk, Barak, Yamata, class dismissed.